Habari Entertainment proudly presents Habari Live. Habari Live. From Phoenix, Arizona. And you're listening to the Habari Live podcast, the show that brings you news, sports, and entertainment for people who love HabariEntertainment.com. Here are your hosts, Iesha, Jimmy, and Damon Dipleen Ellison. Let's get it going. We are all the way live.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Another day, another Saturday. We are here all the way live like always. Welcome to Habari Live episode 39. We're here to keep you updated on the news, sports, and entertainment throughout the week. Like always, I already said it. We are all the way live from Paradise Valley in Arizona. Let's get it going. Yep. This week we have a special guest. She is a embroiderer, Deranda, Leonard. I still messed it up. But anyway, owner of Designs by Frog Lovers. Let's welcome to the show. How you doing, Deranda?
I'm doing good.
Sorry if I messed that up. I know I suck. We practiced it and I still messed it up. But hey, that's how it goes when it go live. Welcome to the show. I know. Are you a Phoenix native?
No, we're in Casa Grande.
Oh,
today.
wow. You came down here from Casa Grande? We appreciate you. That's appreciation. How long have you been in the state of Arizona?
Almost 2 years.
2 years. 2 years. Where you guys originally from?
Washington State.
Wow. That is a change.
It is.
Definitely.
Do you like it?
I love it here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You went from green, rain.
Gray and
Oh,
rainy.
you're right. It rains a lot. That's kind of depressing for a lot of people up there, too.
It is.
Yeah, well, suicide rates are pretty high, unfortunately. It's crazy. But anyway, that was definitely a culture shock because I know it's a lot different up there than the laid back Phoenix, or do they pretty much have the same vibe?
It's a little more fast paced.
Yeah, it's a little more fast paced here.
Going to Starbucks takes way less time up there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. So 20 cars in line and it still only takes you 5, maybe 10 minutes.
Because they got it packed down. Everybody else is just trying to be like them. You know what I mean? Because that's where they're from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Seattle.
they originated. Yeah, so they got it packed. And you guys are coffee lovers
Yes.
up there. You guys set the precedent for that, and pretty much set the trend going for the rest of the country with that. You know what I mean? That's for real. But what made you start Designs by Frog Lovers? What was your inspiration to get it going?
So I started in 2007-ish.
Okay.
Making lingerie and aprons
Oh, okay.
with just sewing.
Lingerie, huh?
Yeah, we
Okay.
had a bunch of bikini baristas
Uh-huh.
that needed something better than just pasties and
Right.
a G-string.
Right. Yeah, doing something different. Do something
So-
different, definitely. And you were always, was this something that you were born with, or you something that you learned from your grandma or mom, or
My mom has sewn for
Mhm.
forever.
right?
She made me cut out her patterns when I was
Right.
little, and I hated it. But I was so tiny when I was 14, I couldn't buy jeans
Wow.
that looked okay.
Wow.
And so I pulled out a pattern, found
your own,
some baby pink jean material, and cut it out and made them.
Wow. That's amazing. I would have had some Bill Cosby show looking shirt. You ever remember that? When
With the patches?
old dude when the old girl made the shirt for him, and the one sleeve was longer than the other, and that's how my shirt was.
Damon
One of the
Huxtable.
arms wasn't all the arms
Right.
wasn't even open. They were sewn
it
together.
what was it? A Gordon Cantrell or something?
Yeah.
I'm aging
I
myself.
think it was
Damon Huxtable, ain't it?
they were trying to do
No.
a business. They was trying to run a
No,
business.
he was
or
trying to go to
for-
prom. He was trying
Was
to go
it
to prom.
college?
He was going to prom, man. Son was going to prom, and he had his sister make a shirt for him because he couldn't afford to get the shirt. You know what I'm saying? So she made one, and it was all bad.
It was a very sweet gesture.
Yeah, definitely. That was a very, very, very funny episode. Bill Cosby fucked it all up. Now the shit don't even come on TV anymore, so it sucks. You know, people would see these reruns, but That's another story. When did you decide to go ahead and start your line and go ahead and put it in motion?
Back in 2007, making stuff for the local bikini baristas.
Really?
Yeah.
You went on. Did you get your LLC and everything once you did all that, or you just was like, I'm just going?
I'm still just a hobby
Okay.
sewist. I make barely anything.
Dang.
All
That's
I make is
not
enough
a-
to cover materials.
Right. It's not about money though. You know what I mean? It's about doing something that you love. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about.
So,
Because money will come. Money will come. And as you talk and you network and you get to know people, you know what I mean? Those things will come. And we're also, you know what I mean, we can help in any situation we can with your clothing. You can talk to us. We'll figure out how to get your clothes on the website, you know what I mean? And more people can see it. We can talk about some things to try to help you out. You know what I mean? That's because that's what it's about, networking and building for each other. But did so you said you're self-taught, you didn't have any training, anything like that. Let's take a look at some of the things that you've done. Can you bring us anything?
I brought a bunch.
Okay.
I actually made my bag, and I made this back
Wow.
in 2010.
Hey, that's really nice.
It is.
I really
So-
like it.
And it's still
Right, holding
It
up,
looks
doing
folding
good.
up.
Yeah. It,
So
It definitely looked like something you would buy at the store.
it definitely does.
it's my
Right.
favorite bag.
Yeah, that's really nice.
But-
Just
the
the
ones
whole
at the
style.
store don't even look like they last that. They don't even
Right,
last that
right.
long.
And
10 years.
Yeah, I use it for grocery shopping. I use it for carrying stuff
Mhm,
when I
yeah.
need to carry a lot. And I mean, even the inside still looks
Right.
great.
And that's what you want. And so wow, man.
So,
So are you
but-
using so you making teddy bears? Wow.
so this is
baby doll?
a baby doll.
Okay.
It's just a swaddle baby,
Wow.
and it's done. Other than closing it, completely on my embroidery machine.
Wow. How?
A lot of time. It takes me about 12 hours
Wow.
for one.
Just for
Wow.
one doll.
Mhm.
Yeah. So we need a lot of money for that per hour.
It's home for $35.
Wow. We need more than that.
Definitely.
12
Um,
hours, man.
yeah.
That's crazy. And it's so dope. That's crazy. I didn't even think you can do anything like that, but that's probably where they started. You know what I'm saying? In people's homes, making them themselves.
Yeah.
Wow. So are you an artist? Do you draw?
So I do some drawing. Currently, I purchased the patterns
Okay.
for my machine
Definitely.
because the software I need is about $2,500 total
Okay.
for all the different
patterns and designs and everything.
well, just the software to create myself.
Okay. So with it, if you get the software and then you have like a picture like this, it would just
I would digitize it,
okay.
pick which way the stitches go,
Oh, okay.
how thick, how everything.
Wow. So you have to let them know. So you have to really know what you're doing on those. You can't
Yeah.
just hit a button and say digitize.
So
Damn, that's cool, man. Let me see. Can I see that? I want
Yeah.
to see that. I mean, that's really cool, man.
From it.
Yeah.
Man.
it's one of my favorites.
That
That
is
I've
really
done.
cool, man. Yeah, that's dope. I like it.
And then
Wow.
is a middle finger okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
That is the least.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that's wrong.
Oh, that's my homie.
So he is one of my
Yeah, man.
favorites.
This is one of my favorites too, because I always hated Christmas. So this
And when he looks in the mirror, he see himself in it.
No, man. It's always I always saw eye to eye with this dude
No,
because
that
I
is-
do not
you
like
are
Christmas.
truly the
And
Grinch on
this
Christmas.
is how it makes me feel. Christmas makes me feel just like this, man. And I swear, yeah, this is dope, man. Check it out. Yeah, man.
Look just
I
like
it.
yourself.
Yeah, that's my homie, dude. He is dope. Until he gave in at the end, you know what I'm saying? Give it in.
And then when I stitch them,
Wow. And you did that freehand?
No, so there is a digitizer
Okay.
that I absolutely love. Her
Okay.
It digitizes the design.
she digitizes the designs, and then I get to go and stitch it out and
Wow.
pick each color. And
That's Godzilla, right?
that is Godzilla in Tokyo
Godzilla. That
in
is
the
dope.
Starry Night.
Oh man. Yeah, because it has a little, what is that? A Picasso?
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
little
the book.
Picasso look into it. Yeah,
Mhm.
that is dope, man. I
So,
like it.
But this is what I do with them.
Okay.
But I can turn them into bags.
Yeah.
Put them on the back of jackets.
Right. Man, that is so dope. I've never seen anything like that though on the poster.
Where
on
it's
the board.
stretched out to
Yeah.
a picture frame.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's pretty dope, man. I really, really like them. And how much you sell those for?
On the frame, I sell them for $50.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
like,
it's worth it because
like
that's amazing.
this, I sell them for $45.
Okay. Yeah, man. Get at her
So-
for these. And what if somebody wanted to buy one, what's a good way to contact you?
My Facebook,
Okay.
TikTok, or Instagram.
All right.
And you just search Designs by Frog Lover,
All right.
and I am there.
There you
You
go.
message me and
Man.
discuss what you want.
You are amazing, man. And you've been doing this, you said, since what was that? 13 years?
Embroidery, I have been doing since 2009.
Wow.
The machine embroidery.
Okay. And did you just like, all right, I need this machine. This is what I know I need. Let me go get it. Because I think the machine is pretty expensive, right?
We went to a sewing expo in
Okay.
Puyallup, Washington.
All right.
And we went and we were looking at the machines that they had for sale. And they had a sewing / embroidery machine.
Mm-hmm.
And it only has a 4x4 embroidery hoop
Okay.
on it. So not very big
Right.
area. And we bought it. And that's when I started machine embroidery.
Okay. And so that was just like your introduction into it. And then from there, you was like, all right, we need something that's a little bit better.
So now I have another single needle machine, but I
Okay.
can do the 4x4, 4x7, or 6x10.
Wow.
So eventually I want a multi-needle.
Okay. And what is the difference between that and the...
So depending on how many needles it has, depends on how many different colors I can put it on it at one time.
So it can do...
And it will
multiple
just
colors at the
switch
same
to
time.
those colors automatically.
Wow. That's amazing. It's so crazy. Do you
So
do...
is that why it takes 12 hours to complete the one
So
design?
Yeah.
with
every
the one
color
needle?
I have to change by hand, thread the
Oh.
machine.
Okay. So you like, all right, we're going to do the reds and the blues now. Then we'll take that out and then go and do your...
Well, right now it's, I'm going to do the white, the first step, the white
Okay.
color. I do it. I take that thread off, put it away, pull out the next color.
Oh, okay.
So every single color I change, and it takes time.
Dang. I didn't know it was that intricate, me myself. I just thought you hit a button and...
Nope, I have to watch it
No,
the
threading
entire
a sewing
time.
machine is
It's tough.
crazy.
Yeah, man. I should, because we're very interested because we're trying to build clothing ourselves. You know what I mean? Start our own little shirts, just for the company to have shirts, and you want to have the hats that has the embroidery on it, and we just start looking into those things and realize how tough it is. Do you do any hats with the embroidery and things like that?
I have not done hats, but I can do patches,
Mm-hmm.
which I did bring one of my patches, and I can show you what they look like.
Okay.
So,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Oh,
and
that
you
looks
can
great.
glue them onto hats or sew them
Right.
or do a Velcro.
Yeah, especially the trucker hats. That would
Yeah.
look
Mhm.
really good on the front of one of those trucker hats, man. That is amazing. And what is the symbolization of?
That is from the Handmaiden's Tale.
Oh yeah, great book, right? I never read it, so
Great book, great TV show.
The world we living in today.
Yes.
Yeah, you know about it. I'm so sleep. I'm whack.
I
You
haven't
know.
watched it,
Wah, wah,
but I
wah.
know about it.
Whatever.
It's
you
great.
ain't read
You should
nothing.
watch it.
People keep
I
telling
know
me to
some-
watch it.
What do you know?
It can be.
Don't sleep on my reading abilities,
Oh
all
my
right?
goodness.
Because I'll be reading some big book series, you know what I'm saying?
I be reading.
I read my Snapchat notifications. I
Right, there
read
you
my
go.
Instagram.
We need to get you to read something else. between
I read-
Snapchat and
My
Instagram.
favorite like book series I probably read is probably Percy Jackson.
Oh yeah, I didn't read that.
I read all the Percy
But the
Jacksons.
book, I know that I didn't like the movies though. I do know that.
Yeah, no, I read all the books.
Oh, that's cool. You read something in your life. Give him another round of applause. He read.
I read a couple Harry Potter
You-
books.
Oh my, wow.
Yeah.
He
There
got
was nothing to do on punishment. I used to be on punishment all the time. There ain't nothing else better to do.
We can tell. On punishment all the time.
all the time.
Anywho,
All the time.
that's beside the point.
Right. So you got your own company. I mean, you haven't, your day is coming that you want to get your LLC going. What is the future? What do you dream of at night and say this is what Designs by Frog Lover is going to look like? You want your own retail shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
I want a small little
Smaller shop.
20 by 20
Mhm.
shop. I can put my machines in, go in every day, hang up the stuff I make and put it on shelves.
So you doing this full time? Or do you
I have been a
your work also?
homemaker mostly.
Yeah.
My whole life.
Okay.
My youngest is now 19 years old. 19.
I was going to ask you got kids. How many do you have?
3.
3.
My
Three.
oldest is 23.
Wow. Well, you don't look it.
I'm 41.
Well, yeah, I'm older than you, so
You look it. No, I'm
whatever. Shut up. I look good.
I do have a grandbaby too.
Wow. I'm trying to stay away from that. I just had my
We got
first.
a long way away. We got a long way to go.
I just had my first. I waited a long time, man. I wouldn't, I didn't want kids when I was young.
I have 2 boys who do not want kids at all.
Oof. That's the new generation. They're just like, nope. It's like, what? So you got 1 girl, 2 boys?
Yeah.
Okay. The girl, the oldest, or the
Yes.
yeah.
And she's the one with the grandbaby?
Yes.
There you go. We figured it out, man.
Well, Unc got what? Grandnieces and nephews, probably. That's it.
I got grandnieces and nephews. My brother started early.
I started early.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Some people, it's all about what you like. You're about to be all the way free here in a minute. You know what I mean? No kids, empty nest.
Hey, my 19-year-old has a full-time job.
Right.
In
practically home by yourself all day.
Right.
So
you and hubby can run around the house doing your thing.
Man, I don't want to hear nothing about that, dog.
Hey, man. Hey, as soon as you have a baby, you miss
Man,
those days, man. Those old times.
My stepdad was like, man, wait till you move out. Me and your mama, who? I'm like, what are you talking about? He was like, man, I can't wait to rock the house booty naked. I'm like, man, I don't want to hear nothing about that. I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Every parent's dream.
I have to knock on the door every day before I come in the house, even if I have a kid or not.
We used to be you. Yep.
Hey, I got some clothes on?
Nah. Come back in 30 minutes. That's how we gonna hit you.
Yep.
Come back.
That's how they used to do us.
Mm-hmm. Come on back. Yeah, man. So that's cool, man. Doing it. You got kids. Still trying to do you're trying to run your business. That's amazing. I mean, we're all trying to multitask and keep life going. I mean, nowadays you have to wear dual hats to even survive in this world nowadays. So it's ridiculous. But that's the way we do it.
You gonna go to the commercial?
Yeah, let's do that, man. Hook it up.
Habari Entertainment Films present There's Only One Name for News with Damon and Iesha. Habari Live Podcast. Habari Entertainment, a race against time. On a quest for glory. Habari News Weekly, HabariEntertainment.com. Catch us for more. Visit us, HabariEntertainment.com.
Welcome back. We are still here with Deandra Leonard, Designs by Frog Lovers. And we've went over a little bit about how she's started her business and how she's keeping it going. So you hope to have a business, to have your own location one day. Is there a certain thing that you're going to focus on when you get your location? Are you going to be more of punk rock type focus, or do you love the arts and like the comics that you were doing and things like that? Because it seemed like you love art a lot.
I love colors.
Yeah.
If it catches my eye, I make it.
Yeah.
And I have so much stuff that I can make
Right.
and even custom.
Mm.
But pretty much the shop would have my first stitch outs
Right.
to show what I have, what I can do.
Yeah.
And then people can do custom, or people can do custom now.
Right. Yeah. There's
And-
so many things, ways to do it nowadays.
Right now I'm mostly just stitching out the extras,
Mm-hmm.
putting stuff back in stock that I'm selling at farmers markets.
Okay. And if somebody wanted to get maybe a bag like yours, are you offering those?
I can.
Is everything just by order, or do you have anything that's ready for people to come and buy?
So my TikTok, my Facebook, and my Instagram shows
Mhm.
all the stuff I currently have.
Okay. Yeah, you have an amazing
Amount of
things.
stuff.
Yeah, definitely. I see a lot.
And I go to the Santan Valley's Farmers Market
Okay.
and the Casa Grande Farmers Market.
And how was that? Is it pretty fun? People pretty open to you? And
Yeah. I
Yeah.
get lots of great feedback. They buy my stuff.
yeah,
Last month was really hard.
yeah. It's been a
But
last
that's
couple.
school starting.
Yeah,
So
yeah. People want to save a couple bucks, and it's expensive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's really really dope, man. So you're in Santan on, you said, Sundays?
So on the second Saturday of the month, I'm in Santan Valley
Mhm.
at the farmers market, and then on the third Saturday of the month, I'm at the Casa Grande farmers market.
Okay.
And then once Artisans in the Ranch starts back up,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be there too.
And where is that located? Artisans and Ranch.
I don't know. They're
Is
on
it-
Instagram.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
But as soon as that start up, that's another place that you.
that's another place I'll be
setting
trying
up
to
shop.
be.
Okay.
But they
Hey.
close down for the hot months.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
It's fucking hot as hell.
yeah, it is.
Who you telling? I'm the pedestrian.
It's a
Yeah.
little cooler up there in Casa Grande, right?
Hmm?
Is it a little cooler up in Casa, or you guys south?
We're south.
Okay,
So I think it's hotter.
yeah.
We're surrounded by those little mountains. So we don't get much of the cooler.
How many people is up there?
Oh shoot.
Because I don't even. Is it a big city or no? It's not big,
It's
huh?
It's a
Bigger than-
small
it's a
city trying to
smaller-
be
yeah.
a big city.
Right. Is it still the suburbs of Phoenix?
And Tucson, yeah,
Yeah.
it's still the suburbs.
Yeah, because it's close enough to be the suburbs, but far enough to be.
It's
considered-
self
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, for sure. Have you been up to Sedona and all those things up here?
I haven't. In 2017, I was down here for 2 weeks, and we went to the Wild West type town, way down south,
Jerome, Tucson.
Oh,
farther,
you're talking about Tombstone?
Tombstone.
Okay, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, it's awesome. I
Really?
loved it.
I would like to go just to check it out.
I loved all those westerns and
Yeah.
stuff. So
That would be cool to check it out, man.
I'm sorry. I could see just driving past it, look over. Just speed up. Just speed up.
I want to check it out though. You know what I mean? That Tombstone, that's where a lot of stuff went down, man. That we been watching in movies and stuff. Like which one? Wyatt Earp, right?
yes,
Wyatt Earp and them, the Earp
Earp
brothers.
brothers.
Right? All that stuff happened in Arizona, man. So you know what I'm saying? That's just pretty dope to go look at. And you never think about it like that because they just, they never
So-
really say they're in Arizona too much.
Right.
But it's pretty dope.
don't make the mistake I made. We
Mhm.
went on a day that the stagecoach wasn't running.
Oh, so there's a stagecoach?
Yes, and you can pay for it, and you can go for a ride up to the cemetery.
Wow.
Really?
Yes.
Dang, that sounds fun, man.
So I have to go back, but I'm waiting for my daughter and her family to come back down
Mm-hmm.
to visit before
Okay.
I go. But
Man, that sounds fun. You got to make a trip up to Sedona too. It's beautiful, and Flagstaff. They're beautiful. And Jerome is another place, man. It's really beautiful, man. That's what I do
Jerome's
like
in the
about
house.
Arizona is every city has its own look and feels after you leave out of Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
It's every city just has its unique way of standing. It's so weird, man. But
You know what that's from, don't you? My bad. Jerome's in the house. Jerome's in the house.
unfortunately, dog, I do. She's so cool.
Watch your mouth.
We're gonna go on to some Habari news. Stick around. We're gonna talk about a few things that's going on throughout the week. Got about a half an hour left, so we're gonna talk about a few things here.
And now, this week's Habari News Weekly with Damon Dipling Ellison. Sponsored by
Nobody.
If you would like to sponsor us, please email us at info@habarientertainment.com, or you may visit us on our website at www.habarientertainment.com.
Yes. So we have in Indiana the first legislator to approve abortion bans post Roe. The Senate approves the near total ban, 28-19, hours after House members advanced it 62-38. So, legislator became the first in the nation Friday to pass new legislation restricting access to abortion since the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade. The measure now goes to Republican Governor Eric Holcomb, who has not indicated whether he will sign it. Indiana has among the earliest Republican-run state legislators to debate tighter abortion laws after the Supreme Court ruling in June that removed constitutional protections for procedures. It's the first state to pass a ban through both chambers after Wednesday. Lawmakers on July 29th passed up the chance to be that state. So West Virginia passed up the chance to be that state. They'll be next. But I'm kind of confused. Wasn't that little girl going from Ohio to Indiana?
Yep.
Is it because they just didn't have anything they didn't have trigger laws in place?
Mhm.
Okay. So now that little girl she can't even go to Indiana now. This is crazy.
Yep.
So we got another story here. Did I send? I didn't bring in the pictures. Or did you get them?
I got him.
Okay. I got Pentagon chief. He calls to China. His calls to China's goes unanswered amid Taiwan, the crisis over there. Officials and experts say Beijing silence is a dangerous move. It's been a lot of
I didn't get that picture though. I got the picture.
It's
that
a
was
brother.
in there.
It's a brother. General. He's the chief. But anyway, he got gray hair. He should be in my email. But anyway, it's been a lot of turmoil between the Chinese and Taiwan. I think that we want to try to help Taiwan to get under the foot of China, but China really doesn't want to let them go. They want to get their freedom, but China is kind of they're trying to flex their muscle here, which I really don't really understand. I was talking about this the other day. I don't know why we're so scared of China, man. I really don't get it. They never won anything. I looked through my history books, just flipping. They lost all the wars I could think of. So why are we so scared of China? I don't really get it. But anyway, I don't understand why we letting these people just do what they want to and we're acting so scared. But the Defense Secretary Lord Austin and Joint Chiefs of Staff General Mark Miley, they went to China and they were pretty much ignored by the China officials. I think Pelosi got landed, and they were mad about that, and they didn't like that she went there. Officials and experts say that China's silence is a short-sighted and reckless move that increases the risks of escalation in an already tense situation. So I'm not really worried about it myself. I know a lot of the world is really worried about China and what they're doing. I know they are big partners with the Soviet Union, not Russia. That's good, but Russia and Iran. But I'm not really worried about it. We got to help these people over there, man. We can't just be scared of them and their reckless way of running things and trying to keep everybody else out of making money over there in those eastern seas, because that's what it's all about. They don't want anybody else over there, and they don't want anybody else making money. So but hey, it'll be a fight. We got who is running for AZ governor, Secretary of State Katie Hobbs, and we got former news anchor Carrie Lake to face off. So people, you get out and vote. You know what I'm saying? That's how this will be voting for. It's yeah. So the race for Arizona governor is set. Democrat Katie Hobbs and Republican Carrie Lake is what likely is going to be one of the highest profile gubernatorial matchups in the U.S. come November. Election day is November 8th, and early ballots will line in voters' mailbox about a month prior. The governor's office is top elected position in Arizona. The governor leads the state's executive branch, which implements laws and policies. We know all that. But yeah, man, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see which way the state is going with this here. We have a former news reporter, news anchor, and somebody who actually knows what they're doing. So we could just who do you want to vote for?
Right.
It's
choice.
It's up to you. You know what I mean? It's up to you. It's your choice. But the AZ ticket is full of a lot of Trump voters, a lot of Trump nominees, a lot of people that Trump has put up in AZ. It's up and down the ticket. It's pretty much filled. So that's what we're up against. Kristen Semina says she will back the Democrats' climate bill with some changes. So they're trying to get that through. I think her and Manchin has been the holdup for everything. Everything. It's always her. But
Yeah, so that's why I have very little faith in Kristen Sinema
yeah, man.
that she's gonna do anything that she says that she's gonna do.
She's man. I don't think she's up for reelection. I think she's good right now, right? I think so. I think she's good.
Yeah, I don't think she's up for
I don't think
reelection.
so.
I didn't see
don't
her
think
name
she
on the
is.
ballot.
Yeah. But Cinema said Thursday she will back the Democrats' bill tackling climate change after her party agreed not to include a tax hike on hedge fund managers. That's who she's protecting. Man, dog, I swear, dude, it just pisses you off, dog. Got to protect the hedge fund managers, the millionaires, those guys, you know. Damn, man. But after negotiations with Cinema Arizona, the bill will also include an accelerated depreciation tax provision to help manufacturers purchase pricey equipment more quickly and funds for drought mitigation efforts in the Southwest. What we need,
Mm-hmm.
really bad, man. I asked this question the other day. People are steady moving here, and we have no water plan. What's going to happen? We just rolling the dice out here.
Yep.
What are we doing? Hey, man, it's tripled the amount of people that's living here, and we have no water plan, nothing. Colorado and them, they like, hey, y'all got to bounce. We need y'all off our shit.
Right.
So figure it out. Get your plan together or bounce out. So they don't even want to share it anymore. And I understand. I would have been said I ain't sharing it. But they wrote a treaty long time ago that they have to share certain amounts of it. But I would have, hey man, we need to update this because my people come first. I can't worry about Arizona. They ain't got no water. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I know we invested in the salutation systems over there in California. We did invest in those, but I don't understand what's going on. What's taking so long? Why is it taking 10 years to build these stations?
Like they said, it could be pricey equipment or a piece
I
of
don't know, man.
something that they need that
We better
is
figure
too
it out.
expensive.
We
or
steady
red
building
tape
fucking golf
or-
courses every goddamn where.
That's true.
Everybody got swimming pools. We don't have any water. We need to go look at Vegas and start looking at what they're doing. Because Vegas, no new houses can have swimming pools anymore. Green grass on your yard, water, no more. That's no. That's the type of shit we need to start. We in the desert, bro. I don't know. Hey man, we have no laws in place, so we just hope. You know, I mean, it's gonna be tough, man. I hope that we don't get. And it's been a drought for 10 years. Hey, I know it rained the other day, but it's still a drought.
Right.
It's still a motherfucking drought, bro. So we got to get it together on that. What you got?
This week, speaking of going into the droughts and things like that and doing things for just to conserve water, Scottsdale is asking its residents to ditch the grass.
Yeah, man.
They're asking it's as Arizona faces its historic drought conditions, city officials are pushing homeowners to get rid of grass to lower their water footprint.
They're gonna have to stop asking
and turn their outdoor spaces into something more desert friendly.
Stop asking. Straight up.
They're saying, of course, that residents are not required.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They're not required
to
to get rid of all of the grass. Not all of the grass has to be gotten rid of.
Buy you a little patch of artificial grass.
They're saying that if you have kids or pets, instead of the city is just wanting to get rid of as much as possible.
Man, kids.
So what they're doing is they're offering the residents $2 per square foot of grass they remove.
Oh, that's dope.
Incentivizing homeowners to remove the grass.
Yeah.
Capping the incentive at $5,000
per home.
If y'all want grass, go to Illinois.
From your home.
Huh?
I said, if y'all want grass, go to Illinois.
Right.
We got a lot of it. They got a lot of it.
Move back to the Midwest.
Apparently, this plan is something that Scottsdale and Mesa and Chandler, they all incentivize their residents starting back last August.
That's dope.
They did this under the stage 1 of the drought management plan. The turfs can be turf can be bigger water user in your house if you're finding if you're a single family residence. What they're finding is that for single family residents, the population is their water usage can be anywhere between 60 and 70% outside.
Wow.
So
70% of the water that's being used from people's homes is outside.
It's outside.
Just the pool and watering the grass.
Watering the lawns.
And cleaning the house, cleaning the car.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So they're trying to avoid that, or at least cut that in half by having residents change from grass to turf.
Right.
And then they have a current application that's out on the city website, and the deadline to apply for it is March 31st of 2023.
Right.
They're joining East Mesa and Chandler in the incentivizations of getting residents to convert their lawns into turf lawns and desert friendly spaces.
Yeah, for sure. What else?
We also have in New York, high school students are raising cows on campus for cafeteria lunch.
They finna eat them?
They're going to eat them.
I ain't eating that shit, dog. I ain't eat no burgers you motherfuckers do raise.
I am.
It says that the school district is committed to teaching the students about farm to table food supply by raising its own cows or school lunch.
Wow.
Windsor's Central School District is said that the state has given them, the district, nearly $90,000 for the program.
That's amazing.
District said that they will use the money to buy cows for the high school's agriculture program.
Wow.
And the students will have the opportunity to engage with livestock.
That's dope, man, because the other day, Gordon Ramsay, he posted a picture on TikTok, and I think it was a sheep. And he was like, the sheep looks great. And they slaughtered them. And everybody was flipping out. Like, oh, man, how you do that? This is where our food comes from, clowns.
And that's exactly what this high school in New York is trying to do.
Do you think burger patties are just made? Like,
right.
What is wrong with you, man?
They're saying that the officials are saying that the cows killed would provide beef to the high school cafeteria. And according to Tina Minner James, the agriculture teacher in one of the high schools, she said that the program allows students to learn how difficult it is to raise an animal for meat.
Killing it, right?
Right.
It's tough, man.
And the end result is something that you're going to you're going to feed people with. So the expectation is that you produce something that is going to be good for others.
Yeah, man. I mean, this is the cycle of life, unfortunately. Unfortunately. I mean, we can eat all the leaves and be vegetarians, but us as humans, we still have canines. We were born to eat meat, man.
Exactly. So what they're going to do is they're going to spend this next school year prepping the infrastructure to house the cows, which is going to be
a little farm or something
next to the school's chicken coop.
Right.
So they already have.
And where is this at?
In New York. It's
okay.
Windsorser Central School.
That's dope, man.
District.
Especially in New York, when a lot of people are been in the city and going to the grocery store is all they know.
And now they're trying to want to scale back off the grid a little bit and trying to become more.
No, that's smart, man.
More friendly.
That's smart.
And then finally in News Weekly this week.
You know how juicy them burgers gonna be? I'm just saying.
I don't know, man. Matter what those kids might be messing up, man. Get the feed and shit.
Finally this week, in News Weekly, Florida School District is now saying that LGBTQ teachers can place photos on their desk of their partners and talk about them in class, as Ron DeSantis' restrictions on teaching causes confusion.
So you're supposed to I'm gay, so I can't have any pictures of my family.
Pretty much.
That is so fucked up, man.
Right.
The school district is clarifying its rules around the discussion of same-sex relationships as teachers are grappling with a new law governing instruction around sexual orientation and gender identity in their classrooms.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do? We gonna hide them forever? They're here.
They've always been here.
It's just so stupid.
Exactly.
They've lived here before. We've had people that are different from the beginning of time. Let's just keep. Why? Why do we care so much? I do not understand, bro.
Orange County Public Schools released a memo on Monday with guidance for teachers around topics like sexual orientation.
Go talk to your mama.
The memo said that the law prohibits instruction on those topics from kindergarten through grade 3, but that does not ban teachers from talking about their partners.
Yeah,
there is no merit.
A kid might ask.
Exactly. It says there's no merit, for example, to the suggestion that the statute restricts gay and transgender teachers from putting a family photo on their desk or referring to themselves and their spouse and their own children.
That's ridiculous.
It says the memo says referencing guide issued by the state in a motion to dismiss filed in lawsuit seeking to invalidate the law.
Florida is ridiculous. I'm so sick of them.
Florida and Texas.
Oh my goodness, they're so ridiculous, dog.
Yeah, so if you're a gay teacher, you can't talk about your personal life.
Relationships. It's okay for us heterosexuals to talk about ours. That's fine, but hey, we don't want to.
Right, exactly.
We even had teachers that had their husbands come in.
Dog, if I can't talk about who I am, I don't need to work here. That's as simple as that. If you don't want to know about, if you think that you're too good to know about what I am in my life, then I don't need to work here, man.
If we can't interact on some sort of professional, personal level, meaning that I can, if we in a professional setting and, you say you just so happen to say, oh, my kids are sick, and then a couple of days later you come back and say, well, how are your kids? Or that's just normal. A normal conversation. Right. And for you to tell anybody of any type of sexual orientation that they can't talk about their personal life or their children or family, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad. I don't understand, man. But let's get into some sports, man, before I get mad.
Okay. I got this in. Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Got 15. button still.
Habari Sports.
All right, welcome. We're going to get back into Habari Sports and talk about the sports for the week. This week is pretty simple. We got Brittany Griner as the big story, man. I've seen a lot of people like, hey, she shouldn't have. She paid to do the crime, pay the time, whatever, all that bullshit. I understand, man, but we look at everything from an American perspective. It's hard for us to look at it from a Russian perspective and just saying, hey, this is their rules and this how it is.
Right.
We look at it that it's not a big deal. It might be a big deal there. I guess that's just fucking weird if it is, but it's not a big deal here. And here, she would have got nothing. It would have been nothing. So it's kind of strange to see somebody go to jail for something that's legal here, and now she's talking about getting 9 years.
Exactly.
There.
Even in her home state where she lives
Mhm.
in Arizona, it's legal,
Right? It's very
medically and recreationally.
Right. So it's tough, man. But you know what I'm saying, we have laws across the world that's different. I feel sorry. I feel very sorry for her. It's so fucked up. She made an honest mistake. I'm thinking. I don't know for sure what the situation is.
She had a prescription for it.
Right. I'm just talking about her bringing it. But you know what I mean? Russia is really tough, man. They've been tough on people for a long time. They've been tough on us for a long time. They've been tough on our people making mistakes over there a long time. And a lot of countries do this to us. We go there, we make mistakes, and they make us pay diligently. And
those become big stories because
right. Because it's like that. I mean, it hasn't happened where it's a big star like this, but it's been their MO. That's how they've been doing us.
They throw the book at us every time.
I mean, there was a situation a lady was talking about, and she was saying a girl got caught with some weed over there, and they gave her less time than they gave Brittany. So, I don't know, man. But it seems like it's really political.
That's what I was just about to say. It could be Brittany Griner's statue.
Yeah, but they say that they're ready to talk about negotiations to do a switch now. So
after they've sentenced her, they're ready to talk about swapping.
Yeah.
But last night I was also listening, and they were saying that it could be a 1-for-1, meaning Brittany comes for they swap for the one, or it could be 2 for 1, or it could be 1 for none, or
who knows, bro. I just know, damn, man, 9 years for that little shit, that just hurts.
I think it was just a pen.
Yeah, it was just the oil, the CBD oil.
You're in Russia. I mean, I know she's been playing there for a while, so she's a little familiar. She goes there through her summers so she's a little more familiar than you and I would be. But you're still in a unfamiliar place in jail.
Right.
You're not at home in jail. You can't just reach out to your people. They can't just come see you. You know what I'm saying? It's tough. I mean, some people, like I heard Trump say, "Oh, that's what she get. We shouldn't be trading people for her. Just let her pay the price."
But didn't he do that?
He got didn't he do what?
Didn't they praise Trump for bringing somebody home from Russia?
North Korea?
It was, I don't know.
It was one of them countries.
But you know what I'm saying? It's different. It's Brittany Griner. She's being used by that side as a
bargaining chip.
As a way to say, that they're against her. They are the right are 100% against this. They want her to stay. They don't want to trade. They don't want none of. They want her to stay in jail over there. She deserves 9 years. Mm-hmm. That's how they looking at it right now. Which is, all right, whatever, man. But you know what I'm saying? She don't deserve to be in 9 years in Russian jail for that bullshit. No, I don't care what nobody say. I hate that if we have to give up a murderer. That would fucking suck. But if Russians gonna take a murderer and take him and let him free, then it's all political.
Yep.
It's nothing about the laws or the rules or none of that shit. If you can take a murderer and swap him and he doesn't go to Russia and go to jail, y'all just let him free, then it's all political, man. And they just use this girl as a pawn. So
what?
Oh, Nico? What's up, bro? How you doing?
Cool.
How did last night go?
What?
Did you have an interview last night?
Oh, I had it this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Good.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I seen you was with some people from Kenya last night too. You were talking about, or was that another day? I just seen the video and it was old.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, the video was old then because y'all had a whole bunch of people in your house and some other YouTube couple was there.
Oh, yeah, that was last week.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that was last week. There, y'all
Uh-huh.
did 12 already in the week.
Yep.
God damn, boy, y'all do good, man. It's what Elle and Nick, right?
Yes.
Make sure you check them out on YouTube. Subscribe. He always doing big.
Me and Nico
things.
got beef. Sorry, we got beef because last week I saw all them comments you was posting, and now you in person, you ain't saying nothing. So we finna when we go off air, we got some bones to pick. All right, amen, hallelujah. We can call
Whatever, Jimmy.
Right, exactly. Anyway, I'm gonna move over to the comic book corner. If I can remember where it's located. I can't remember nothing.
Comic Book
There we go.
Corner.
All right, so Comic Book Corner is sponsored by no one at this time, but let's talk about DC Comics a little bit, man.
Ugh.
They just canceled Batgirl. I think they should just cancel everything. Just
The whole DCEU is just done.
Just cancel DC. Period.
They talk about they're gonna do a 10-year plan, just like Marvel's doing.
They're gonna do a 10-year plan to fail. I don't know how they're gonna do that. They're gonna plan to fuck up in 10 years. I don't know.
They brought in so many characters just to do nothing with them.
I know, man.
Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
It's so fucking.
You like Deathstroke came in and what movie was it? What movie was that? Batman versus Superman? No, it was Justice. It was one
all
of
of them
movies.
are ridiculously just. I don't know, man. It's recent months haven't been particularly great to DC fans. The shocking news that Discovery is shelving the nearly completed movie.
They
It's
said
just the latest in a series of cancellations and major changes involving high-profile DC projects, and they say this is for a tax save to help them to cut costs and save money for taxes. That's the reason why they're getting rid of this.
They're in debt. So in order to erase or eliminate that debt, they got to either shelf projects or they got to go ahead and release the project.
And hope it goes well.
Exactly. And hope it goes well.
So,
but anything that gets shelved, they won't be able to use it. If they're writing it off as part of their taxes and in that tax loophole
yeah,
that
they
they're
won't
doing,
be able to use
they
it
can't
all.
use that
So
material.
You know,
this whole thing is
all
gone.
You know what else got shelved?
What?
you gonna laugh at this one. So you remember like a while back ago, we were talking about LeBron's doing the House Party remake. That got completely shelved.
That's good. That's really good because that was going to be really, really fucking bad.
Space Jam was bad.
It was
horrible.
I hated Space
So
Jam.
you got DC fans. They have been looking forward to Batgirl starring Leslie Grace as Barbara Gordon, Brendan Fraser as Firefly, and J.K. Simmons as Jim Gordon. They're all over the place.
Why don't they use Batgirl's black? Isn't Batgirl's black in this one? Isn't she?
Yeah.
Why don't they use the Batgirl from the Batman, the Gordon from the Batman?
That's why no one is.
That's why nobody hates. That's why everybody hates
all
DC.
over the place.
The Batman was a good movie, so I feel like they should just build on to that. That's probably
somebody and keep them,
right? And use them for the movies and the shows.
Keep the dude, man. We can't keep up with you, motherfuckers.
It's like 10 different Batmans out there, and they
37
all right.
Batmans. Michael Keaton Batman, Ben Affleck's Batman. Who was the other dude?
Robert Pattinson,
the glittery dude. Yeah, Robert Pattinson. He.
we never know which version of Batman we gonna get.
And then they talking about they're gonna continue with Ben Affleck. I'm like, why didn't they continue with the young dude?
Right.
He was the most realistic Batman.
Let's keep him. He's young. Let's go with him. Ben
and
Affleck's
he could run and be Batman for like 10, 15 years.
I don't get it. I swear I don't.
And he just got married, so you know.
I mean, let's just run with the young dude. Let's go with a young cast.
You know who he just got married to, right?
Who?
Jennifer Lopez.
Who? Oh, Ben Affleck.
Yeah. They said we went to Vegas. We had fun in Vegas.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
We went to Vegas.
I'm gonna give him a sad trombone for that.
But
this ain't 2003, bro. Anyway, so
after A-Rod messed up, he slid right in.
And he sure was waiting for that fumble, boy. So a lot of things are being canceled. The Wonder Twins, Aquaman 2 is being pushed back. All the CW shows are gone. Flash will be done after season 9. People are worried about
that shit lasted 9 seasons.
I know, man. People are worried about the Blue Beetle movie that they was gonna do with the Mexican guy, but they don't know for sure if that's gonna come out.
That Mexican guy, he's on the Netflix. He's in Cobra Kai. He's the one of the main characters.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, man. So I don't know, man. I just
He
think
is
they
a good
should just
actor.
all it up and just start overdoing. I just don't. Because you can't still release stuff and then say you're doing a 10-year plan. I don't understand. Like, when is the plan gonna start? Is the problem. So whatever.
And how are they going to end the current stuff to even
Begin the next stuff.
to begin the new 10-year plan?
Who knows, man? That's what I'll be saying. All right, you ready for Hollywood?
Yep.
Get ready for the week's Hollywood Hot Mess with Iesha Rowan.
Let's go. It's sponsored by no one.
Sponsored by nobody. Again, if you would like to sponsor us, it's www.habarientertainment.com or you may email us at info@habarientertainment.com.
Yep, let's go.
This week in Hollywood Hot Mess, we are going to be discussing a big story this week that I think a lot of people have been talking about, and that is Beyonce's lyric change.
Okay, never mind.
Beyonce's lyric change.
People are talking about it even though no one cares. I don't care.
I really don't care. But it's the principle of the fact that both Beyonce...
You was online fighting with people all week.
It's the fact that Beyonce and Lizzo are both changing the lyrics in their song
For one girl.
for one person
Right.
who has like 1,800 followers. I mean, that's not really a lot, but
my thing is this, man. I don't know why they've been this to the girl.
Oh, it's you're degrading and down talking and bashing the disabled community. No, honey.
Nobody's doing that.
Just because we use words in slang context does not mean we are bashing or degrading or whatever you want to say. We're not talking about y'all. We're using it as a slang context.
Nowadays, you can't say shit. That's why comedy is
You can't, right, exactly. You can't even make fun of nobody for nothing.
You can't say. Everybody takes everything personal. They hear
you hurt my feelings.
Like Beyonce don't even know you exist. Are you kidding me? And you, but hey,
she's probably one of the richest women in the world right now.
Like the word is spaz that everybody keeps flipping out of that she doesn't want people to say. This is a word that we've used for many things. I understand there's words that people don't want anymore, and we change things. Things change. Words go away. It's a word that I use that people hate. I say retarded. I ain't supposed to say it. I try to stop. I'm trying, but you know what I mean. They've been saying it so long. You know what I mean? It's words that people don't. Things change, and people look at that word as bad now. You try to be different and try to change.
But here's my thing.
Why are we taking everything so personal? I grew up in the sticks and stones, sticks and stones.
If
words don't hurt.
Beyonce can change her lyrics for one person who says that, oh, my feelings are hurt and I'm disabled.
Right.
She should be able to change her lyric for Monica Lewinsky.
Right.
Who says, my feelings are hurt. You're bullying me.
Right. And everybody like, shut up, Monica, go away.
But Eminem did not change that lyric at all in his one song.
So
Eminem wouldn't have changed his lyrics for no one, though.
Exactly.
That's the thing. These girls are going through and saying, oh, okay.
And they're going through Black people's music and doing this.
Let's take this
and they're not going right.
Let's take this word out. But then if somebody else say, hey, I don't like that, you're making me mad, then you're going to pick and choose who you're going to.
And that's exactly what Lizzo and Beyonce did. They picked and choose who they wanted to ride with.
I don't know, man.
I'm going to change my lyric for you, but not for you.
I don't know.
Bogus.
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But like I said, man, I don't listen to neither one of their albums or buy either of them. But
and Beyonce, I don't care. Come after me all you want to. Bayhive.
They didn't like you.
No, they don't. And I don't care because Beyonce cannot sing. Her vocals are garbage.
Oh, my.
He just quit. He quit.
I'm part of the Beehive. Y'all better stop playing.
Her vocals are garbage.
I'm not going to say they garbage, but I'm not a big fan. But really and truly, the thing
for someone that has to have
continually
have music lessons for their voice to sound the way it does.
You should be getting better and having lessons and getting better. You should always be getting better.
Come on.
Anyway, look, man.
Anyway,
if she
I don't know. I mean, if you talk about people can't sing, and Ray Charles couldn't sing. Ray Charles, if Beyonce can't sing, Ray Charles couldn't sing.
Oh, you really smoking one?
Anyway, that's okay. Go ahead.
Nah,
I ain't finna argue about
you're
Iesha.
just young. But Ray Charles was amazing.
Ray
Man.
Charles got
Beyonce.
classics. Ray Charles got
Amazing.
songs we still listening to this day.
Beyonce has pop. She's not a singer. She's a pop.
In 20 years, you won't be listening to a single Beyonce song that you heard on the radio 10 years
I don't
ago.
know. Put a ring on it to still be played. She has songs that'll still be played. Pay My Bills. Those songs are still paid. These are women anthems.
Single ladies.
Single lady anthems. That's what she been making.
How you a married woman and you releasing single lady anthems?
That's what the fuck she's been made. That's what's made her career. That's what's made her career. She's gonna. I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm gonna start making married women.
Yes.
Music. No.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
that's
she
like
don't have
saying.
to do
That's
that,
like
man.
saying, "Oh, you rich? Why you still making music about the hustle?"
Right.
Exactly.
That no.
Yeah.
No, you go.
Jay-Z was
These
rich.
people
and still
rapping
talking
about being. Oh, I'm gonna shoot them up.
No, shooting gangs. I understand that.
And then when they get rich and make it, and they're still doing that,
that's different.
and
We went to two
no.
different whole subjects.
That's like saying, okay, that's like saying, why Jay-Z making this type of music if he rich, if he, you know what I'm saying?
Look, dude, you get what gets you there. If that's what's selling for Beyonce, that's what she's gonna do. She's gonna keep doing it. That's what's selling. I agree. She is not a great singer, but she has a decent voice. She's a pop musician. She's never been known to have a great voice and be an R&B singer. That's not what she is. She's a pop musician.
She's not Whitney Houston.
Definitely.
Oh, no.
And that's what I'm
No,
saying.
no.
She doesn't have any Whitney Houston
She don't
type
have to-
songs or Mariah
She's
Carey's
not that, though,
or.
bro. She's not that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
She's a pop star. It's different.
So
And people
what's-
in Bayhive worship her like she is, and she's
Yeah,
not.
That's how she got all that goddamn money.
She's
Shit.
not.
You
She's
gotta have
not that.
Your fan base is gonna ride with you regardless of what. You know, they don't care what you say. They're gonna ride with her. That's just how
Just
it
like
is.
Don't-
LeBron fans.
Don't sleep on pop artists though, because Michael Jackson, boy, now
Michael
he
Jackson-
had a voice on him.
Michael Jackson became a pop artist. There were no such thing as really as pop in that time. Michael Jackson is the king of pop because he became pop.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Michael was a fucking R&B artist. He could sing as a fucking 5-year-old. He was the lead of a band. He was leading grown-ups at 3. You know what I'm saying? He in the front.
Meanwhile,
You know what I'm
Beyonce
saying?
over here talking about let me upgrade you.
She was never a great singer. That is never what she's been about. Or having a great voice. She's just a great pop musician, man. She's a great dancer.
As far as visuals go, she's dope visually.
Great performance artist. That's just what
vocally,
she is.
I don't think she's that.
No, she's not. Doesn't matter though. That's not what she does. You know what I mean? But
Anyway, on to the
ready for
next.
the game?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get the game loaded up while we discuss the last topic real quick.
Right.
Lastly, this week in the news in Hollywood Hot Mess is Blueface and Christian Rock.
I hate her. I'm sorry. Hate is a strong
I think we got the video.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do.
we
but
do
she's
have a little
so-
video. Go
she's
ahead and play that
crazy,
for him.
bro.
Go ahead and play that for him, Jimmy.
What? I know, bro. You all right, dude? Bro, that's not good, bro. Damn, dude.
Yeah, so
Context of the video, she punched him in the face, and he punched her back in the face.
yeah. So the whole context of that whole fight was basically she started it.
Okay.
And she started the physical
And
altercation.
he kept going away from her, and she kept chasing him down. He
Exactly.
trying to
But
walk
the
away.
whole altercation started with him going through her phone. He went through her phone and discovered that she was talking to apparently several other men.
Yeah, that's how y'all are.
And that started an argument which turned to a physical altercation.
I'm gonna tell y'all, man, don't go through no girl's phone.
So
Don't go through her phone. She won't go through yours, and it's what I'm saying. It's a mutual thing. You got to build trust, man. You can't build it by going through each other's shit. It's not gonna work. I'm telling you, you have to build it. But hey,
in an online post, Blueface called herself going in on her,
okay.
calling her a whore.
All right.
And she's denying it. But LAPD says a crime was reported, so they are going to investigate the report.
The video show her stalking him. He trying his best to get her away. She keep going after him. So whatever. But they get the womp womp, man.
Yes, they do.
Take that shit in the house, man. That's all that girl do is fight. Like, she's ridiculous. She needs to sit her ass down.
And somewhere. There was apparently there's another video. I don't know if it's true. I did not look it up because I did not want to see. But apparently there's footage of her sucking her toes.
Oh, that's dope. But anyway,
so yeah,
let's get to the game, man.
Right.
He said, "That's cool. Let's go to the game."
Who knows?
Not me. I don't want to know.
Yeah. It's a lot of people saying that she's out there for the money because her family broke. And
let's get ready to play trivia for loot. Sponsored by
McDonald's.
Nobody.
Don't say that shit, man.
All right. In trivia for the loot, there are a total of 10 questions. If you get 7 out of 10 correct, we will donate to your charity of choice. Okay?
Good luck.
Ready? This one's all you. Yes,
you.
Question 1. You may have heard of flaxseed, a superfood, but what cloth comes from the same plant?
It's okay. She does questions like this every week. You're not the only one.
She's like, I have no idea.
She'll go from one question. She'll go from like, who was the first astronaut? To what is the name of the rocks that's on the planet Mars? And I don't know.
Jimmy, be quiet, please.
I actually have no idea.
All right. Me either. So linen. What the? It's made out of flaxseed?
Flaxseed.
Really?
I feel like an idiot.
Mine all says cotton. Maybe they're lying.
I don't know. I don't get it, bro. But hey, a lot of stuff.
What does a gypsy gripper grip onto?
This sounds like some porno shit. Oh.
Need you a gypsy gripper.
Yeah, man. She had that gripper. I don't know, bro. I've never heard of this. A gypsy gripper. Money.
No.
These nuts.
Rulers. They grip onto rulers.
All right. And next question.
This kind of stitch is commonly used for a hem.
I use a blanket stitch sometimes. Top
Let's see.
stitch.
That's a tough one, huh?
Sometimes a blind hem stitch.
A blind stitch.
There you go. She knows a little bit about that.
Doormats are one of the few things that can be woven from tough, bristly core fibers. What does core come from?
Hey, man. I don't know.
He said, "You know this."
She's like, I know this.
It's in all my tanks.
She's like, I have no idea.
That'll be
And it is called
coconuts.
Oh,
what? What?
That is why they are that light tan colored. It's the natural color of
What?
coconuts.
I did not know that. That's crazy, bro. It's made out of coconut.
When you look at a coconut,
I know.
the
I know.
hairy
It makes
fibers
sense.
that's on the
It
outside.
makes sense, bro. I understand. You don't have to break it down to me. I get it.
For you, it makes sense, but for others, it may not.
Whatever. They watch the show, they understand.
How would you test a scrap of fabric to see if it was silk?
What the fuck? How do you test?
You can rip it. You can burn it.
What?
And depending on how it burns, depends on
If it's silk or not.
if it's silk, polyester,
What?
cotton.
Set it on fire.
Setting it on fire.
Why would you set your shit at this on fire then?
You do a little piece.
Oh, okay.
It's just a test fabric, like a small test area.
Okay.
With silk, when you set it on fire, if it smells like burnt hair,
You know
it's
it's
silk.
real. Because that shit is for real from
Because
like
hair smells like
isn't it from an
it's burnt
animal or
hair.
a worm, a silkworm or something like that?
silkworms.
Yeah.
Polyester melt like so if it's a plastic material,
Mhm.
it like melts like
Oh, so
plastic.
it like crumbles up so you
if
know
it's
for
cotton,
sure.
it burns
Right.
and goes straight to ash.
That's 100% cotton when it does that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Next question. What native plant did Native American weavers take fibers from thousands of years ago, according to archaeological finds?
Thousands of years ago.
I remember this.
I know my guess. My guess is hemp.
Yucca.
What the fuck is that?
Yucca. It's a type of potato plant.
Here? Well, there's a
Yes.
city called Yucca, huh?
It's a plant also. It's a type of
I didn't know that.
You've had yucca before? When we went to the place where we get the pupusas from. When we first went there, when they first opened, we tried everything on the menu.
And that was one of them?
Yucca was the French fry potatoes that they had.
Ooh, that sounds gross.
And it's like a really dry, gritty taste to them. And we was like, nah. None of us at the table liked it that day.
Always with Tristan, huh?
Yeah, it was us, Tristan, Kimmy.
His ex-old lady. Yeah, I remember that.
Even Brian was with us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What was the first state? Hey, man, I flunked this last night. I thought I knew this shit too, man. And I need to go back to first grade. Because I did not know this. And I still don't know. What's the answer, Jimmy?
Delaware. I'm still in high school.
Yeah.
You still cheating.
Yeah,
How am I cheating?
You got the answers
cheated.
over there.
I didn't even look at anything.
You know you cheated.
Nah, it's good.
We don't believe you.
Oh. I'm not the smartest in common sense.
Hey, man, that one was hard.
Delaware.
Nobody even know that state exists.
And I knew when I asked you that last night, I was like, he's not gonna know.
Yeah, because
this.
that's the last state you think of. That's a piece of that state.
My first guess was Pennsylvania,
Me
then
too.
Delaware.
My first guess was Pennsylvania. And then it was like
Maine.
Massachusetts and Maine. Yeah.
Yeah, mine was Delaware for the second.
Really? Nah. Is that the last one?
No. The next question is: this state is known
I know
as
this. She's gonna
the
know
Badger
this, man.
State.
Let me hit the applause already. You don't know it? What? It's Oregon, right?
No, it is not Oregon.
It's Wisconsin. That's right. Damn. I know it. It's Wisconsin. But the Oregon, the Beavers, that's what they are. They're the Beavers, not the Badgers.
Yes, they are.
They're the Beavers. How many legs does a
lobster have?
Rack lobster?
8.
That's what I'm running with. It's a fucking arachnophobia. It's a spider, right?
No.
6.
Arachnophobia. That's a fear of
lobster
spiders.
has 10
What
legs.
the fuck, weird ass motherfucker.
That's weird.
It has
I
10
eat lobster.
legs. I never noticed it has 10 legs. That is fucking crazy.
Now, granted, the casino in Washington, on
Right.
Sundays you would go and you could eat half a lobster at a time.
Oh, so
All you can eat
oof.
for $25.
Oh my goodness.
You never know. Well, I mean, I guess it would have 5. But I
Right.
didn't eat the legs.
10.
This state has the longest freshwater shoreline.
I know it's not Illinois because it's the Mississippi. And that shit ain't fresh. That shit like chocolate milk, bro.
Not the chocolate milk.
So I know.
It looked like Yoo-hoo.
It definitely does. Yo, you better not drink that shit, man. You will not make it. I don't know, man. Shit. This is tough. I'm gonna say Minnesota.
No.
Michigan. So the
I would have cheated that
The
time.
glove.
the lakes, all those, that's fresh water.
Fresh
Damn.
water.
Why the fuck Flint water fucked up then?
Flint
Explain
water
that to
is
me.
not using the lakes.
Yes, it did. It was using one of them shitty ass rivers.
It was using a river.
You
Isn't
got
it
fresh-
also
in the
that their
lake.
pipes are so old?
Yeah, the pipes are
pipes,
old,
the piping is old.
That's the reason why
plumbing is old.
supposing they switched to the river because the piping was old and they was like, well, we're gonna do the new pipes, and they went to this shitty river instead of the fresh water from. So thanks for playing. But you got 3 right. 2. Not close.
And I tried to cater to
Yeah.
sewing and embroidery.
And she gave you a couple. She don't want to give you too much because we figured you would know that stuff. You did.
No,
pretty good.
I for real. I was like, by the time I got to like question 5 or 6, I was like, she might know all this stuff for embroidery.
Well, the state stuff is hard, man. Delaware, there's like 3 people live in that state. Nobody cares about Delaware. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We appreciate you, Deandra, for coming in and talking with us and sharing a little bit about your business. Speak out a little bit about your website or your Facebook. Let everybody know how to catch you and the name of your sites so they can buy your wonderful products.
So TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, search for Designs by Frog Lover.
Mm-hmm.
The Facebook group is private, so your friends and family don't know what you're asking for.
Okay, there you go. That's right.
So-
So if you want a crochet dildo bag, you know what I'm saying, you can get that.
Sewn.
Oh, sewn.
I do have one that bag of dicks in a penis font.
Hey, there you go.
All right, that's the end of the show. I'm too young.
Gotta have fun, bro. Hey, we appreciate y'all. Till next time.
Appreciate it.
Peace.
Holla, holla.
Thanks for watching another episode of Habari Live. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and get updates on news, the podcast, and more. Follow us on Facebook and Twitter. And don't forget to visit www.habaryentertainment.com. See you next week. Peace.